So let's get straight to the point, right? So we got to understand that the only person that you are competing against is yourself, right? You're not competing against your friends, your homies. You're not competing against anybody in your sport. It could be somebody in your career field, somebody for a job, somebody for relationship, anything. Because you got to understand that the only person going to do the work for you is you. The only person that's going to wake up in the morning and get to it is you. The only person that's going to determine when they're going to put the work in is you, right? So when you understand that you are in control of all your actions, all your behaviors, your attitude, and the mindset that you have towards anything in life, the quicker you will understand that, man, nobody's coming to save me. Only person can save me is myself, right? Think about it this way, right? Like your biggest downfall could be yourself, and the biggest success for your story, right, could be yourself, right? Because you the one who had made yourself successful. You the one who did it, right? For example, right, you could say, well, X, Y, and Z helped me, right? But you communicated with X, Y, and Z to get to where you got to. You went out and made the connections that you needed to make, which came from yourself, right? You decided that you was tired of being in the situation that you are in, right? So since you were tired of being in the situation that you are in, you decided, okay, I will do what I need to do so I could be in a better situation. You tired of dealing with the men and the women that you keep attracting. You tired of dealing with the men and women that you dating that's not treating you right. That you're just not that attracted to. So you said you took responsibility for your life. You're not competing with no other man. You're not competing with no other man, no other woman, right? For someone to be attracted to you, you put the work in so you could become a more attractive person, not someone else. You put the work in so you could become a better partner, not someone else. Think about an athlete, right? Let's just say Alabama football team, for example, right? A Clemson football team, any college football team, any high school football team, any middle school football team, right? Any little league football team. Let's just say you got 8 cornerbacks, right? And only 2 people could start, right? Yes, you might say, well, technically those 8 are competing against each other, right? Well, the truth is, those 8 people might be competing, but it's whoever do the like. It's like the best 2 people individually will do it, right? Let's just say they all around the same level of talent, right? But one person lock in on getting more, obviously. One person lock in on hydrating, right? Let's just say we got a one athlete. He lock in on hydrating. He lock in on sleeping. He lock in on his nutrition. He lock in on watching his film. He lock in on studying. He come to practice determined, dedicated, right? Because he put the work in to better his mindset, his sleeping, so he can be able to perform the next day. He hydrated so he can be hydrated so that he can perform the next day. He watched film so he can learn so he can perform better the next day, right? His competition didn't do that work for him. He did the work, right? The thing is, the other person might just be as good at him, but this guy just wanted a little bit more than the next guy next to him because he wanted a little bit more because he put the work in to show that he wanted a little bit more than the man next to him, right? He's like, how can we take that away from him? He put the work in. He did it. His competition. Ooh, dang, it got hot out here. Man, yeah, it got hot. Ooh, yeah, but his competition didn't do it. He put the work in for himself, right? Then another man out of 8 on the competition, right? One guy might not be getting sleep, might not be eating for real, might not be hydrating, right? So that man, right, he's going to outperform him because he gave his body the fuel. He gave his body the energy that it needs to go out there and do better every day at practice. He willing to learn. He stand out to practice. He asking the coach questions. He asking the coach, what can I do to perform better? What can I do to get more playing time? There's another athlete, who might be, who ego might be behind. I don't need to talk to the coach. I don't need to ask the coach what I can do for playing time. I should just give him playing time. Just think he just something just obligated for stuff to be handed to him, right? You can't have that mindset. Just want something handed to you. You got to go earn it, right? That's why just because, right, you think you competing against someone else, reality you competing against yourself, right? No matter what this guy doing next to you, it's about what you doing, right? Because think about if you driving, right, and you trying to go straight forward, right? Okay, let's say this. Say you driving up to a red light, right? And there's 3 cars in front of you. But if you are too busy looking to your left, the lane next to you, looking at those cars and looking to the right of you, the cars in that lane, and you're not stopping at the red light, you're gonna mess around and crash into the cars in front of you. That's why you gotta stay focused on your lane. Focus on the car you in, the car that you're driving. Because your car you're driving gonna get you to your destination, not the car to your right, not the car to your left. Right? So when you understand that all areas of your life, right? That you know what? Let me start worrying about other people. I'm not competing with people. I'm competing with myself because when you wake up in the morning, are you going to do the work today that you didn't do yesterday, or 2 days before that, or 3 days before that? You gotta go do the work, buddy. It's that simple. You got to go do the work. You wanna know why you gotta do the work? Cause you compete against yourself. I remember I watched the Creed movie, right? I think it's Sylvester Stallone. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about, right? He had him look in the mirror and say, "That guy you look in the mirror, that's your biggest competition." Look at your life like that. Look at yourself every day in the mirror. Be like, if I want to get better today, I gotta be a better man today than I was yesterday. How you gonna be a better man than you was yesterday if you too busy worrying about your competition? Forget your competition, bro. You are your competition. If you want to be better than them, be a better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you too busy worry about, oh, I hope she don't date this guy. I hope she don't date that guy. I hope she date me. Become a man that she wants to date. Become the best man possible for her, right? Make her want to choose you. Don't just sit here and cry about it. Well, she ready to be with him. She don't want me for real. Become a man that she wants to be with. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a sport, become someone that the coach wants to give more playing time to. Become someone that the coach wants starting for the sports team. If you want a job somewhere, become the best possible candidate so you can get the job. Like what? It's that simple. So you got to actually put the work in. Stop worrying about your competition. Worry about yourself because yourself is the one that's going to help you get those opportunities you're looking for. Yourself is one going to help put you in a situation that you need to be in so you can improve your life, so you can live your dream life. If you want to live your dream life, it's not about your competition, about you because that's your dream life, not their dream life. Because their dream life, it could be completely different than your dream life, right? You go in the career field with different goals than somebody else. Your career field might be, I mean, my bad, your goal might be I just want to be in a job for 3 years. I want to move a ladder bracket. They might mindset might be I want to be in a job so I can provide for my family. People got different goals at different times in life, right? Your story will look completely different than somebody else's story because y'all got two different life goals and what y'all want out of life, y'all want at different times maybe. What you look for in a girl might be different what your homeboy look for or what your or rest of your friends look for. You feel me? So stop worrying about competition. Say name. I remember I was a collegiate track runner, right? I wasn't good. I sucked at running track. You know, I mean, it's life, things happen, but I tried my best to be better, but I just couldn't get better because I was always hurt. But, one thing I did learn is that and track is not about your competition, it's about yourself because your competition not going to get in the blocks and run for you. You about to get in the blocks and run for yourself. So you want to get in the blocks and run the best possible time for yourself, right? What you have to do is you have to make sure you're in the gym consistently. Make sure you're sleeping consistently. Make sure you're eating good. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you're warming up properly. Make sure the day of the track meet you coming into the track meet with your mind right, with the right attitude. Like I'm finna beat my competition day because all the work that I put in to better myself, did what I need to do for myself. So when you come with that enthusiasm every day to better your life and do what you need to do to better your life, you will make it. You will make it to see light at the end of the tunnel. But that's it for the video today. I hope you enjoy. Many more videos coming soon. Coming soon. If you don't take anything else away from the video, take this away from the video. It's all about the work that you put in, not no one else. The work you put in for your life, but no one else could do the work for you. So put the work in for your life and go get the results. That's it. I'm out. Stop worrying about your competition. Worry about yourself.